What's up, everybody? Salsa, Scorpitrons, Dualoc, or however it is we pronounce your name. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's time to recycle. Here I go recycling again. Alright, so let's see. What am I even doing here? What is our purpose? Now, okay, so here's a question. Should I be making... Like, why am I getting iron wasted here? What's causing that? Because so we have extra gears and we have extra cables, so I should probably make green circuits. Right? Because we're actually out of green circuits. But where's the plastic coming from? Plastic doesn't make any sense. Because we're only recycling... We shouldn't be recycling any red chips. So how am I getting plastic? What is recycling into plastic? I'm confused. Oh, low density structure. Right. Oh, there's a whole nother source of materials we haven't tapped into. I was thinking about making more red chips like normally, but I was like, the only source of red chips is plastic, so there's no point. But no, we have another source of plastic, and then iron is something we have too much of right now, and then we have a source of copper with the cables. So I do think it's worth setting up a little bit of green circuit production. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to start recording because we've already done a lot since the last episode. Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Fulgora. Our Factorio Space Age playthrough is now on another planet, and we are loving it. So I've done a little bit since the last episode. I don't remember exactly where we left off, but I really wish I remembered where I'd stopped. I should have written it down. I don't remember if we had set up this thing, Quality Module 2 Recycler, using bots. I don't know if I love the bot version, because you can't control it as nicely. But we are working on getting these rare quality 2s. And then I also kind of thought about trains a little bit, and that certainly was after we ended the episode. So what I did was I finally grabbed some of the elevated rails stuff. I need to get more. And we ran over here because we're going to need some new scrap pretty soon. And I'm thinking we can't have very large of a train because there's just not a lot of room on this island. I could go a little bit further, I guess. But I think 1-2-1 trains are going to be how I bring scrap around. So we'll be able to pretty easily provide solid fuel. And then the other issue is power, right? Because these accumulators have to be on the same island because there's no way to get power across. You can't connect the big power poles. And so, yeah, so basically we're going to have enough accumulators on this island to power the miners. I can always use efficiency in the miners if we absolutely need to. But yeah, at least in this episode, I want to try to get the scrap home, so to speak. I guess home is a weird word to use in this context because we're very far away from home. But yeah, hopefully we can get enough scrap going that we can provide for all of our needs. One thing I want to do is work on holmium in this episode. I want to actually, you know, make progress towards winning or whatever it is that we're supposed to be doing. So that means we're going to need the holmium resource. And get all these placed. Looks like I'm out of miners. Can I handcraft enough? Need 15. Okay. Yeah, battery-powered trains would be a cool thing. Let's see. Yeah, I have lots of thoughts. Last night I had to fire up the game for a minute, even after I'd ended the stream, because I just couldn't stop thinking about a quality recycler. So that's how you know the game's good. So I actually did work on one for a little bit, and I came up with this. So this is I call it a 2-ingredient upgrader, although you can't see it very easily. Basically, it's just a condensed version of what we did with the accumulators and set up so that there's 5 assemblers making the basic version of the thing, and then there's just one of each quality. It filters out the things, puts everything into buffer chests, and it can only support up to 2 ingredients because there's only 1 belt feeding the 5. But we could modify this slightly to make it, you know, more than 2 ingredients as well. So that'll be the plan at some point, to use that for lots of other things. The plan for this scrap is to actually, what's the word? To actually quality recycle it. I guess we could tap into these too. I mean, this is a 3 million patch right here. So we might as well get this income. Though I'm gonna need more drills. I need to automate drills. Alright, we're gonna head back, get some more drills. I probably should make those blueprint. What's up, SMO? What's up, Riff? What's up, J7? How's everybody doing? Oh yeah, get that Fulgora music. Delicious. Let's see. Let me make... I think I'm gonna make... Oh, we need to automate assembling machines. That's what it was. I knew there was something we hadn't done. Alright. So that also means we're gonna need to automate... Oh, crap. I don't want to handcraft quality modules. I'll have to use some blues for a minute. Stayed up way too late tweaking blueprints. Yeah. All the planets give so much. Dualak. It's really crazy. I feel like we could have gone to any planet first and we would have been very happy with our choice. So it really is cool. So I need to parameter... Once I have this going, I need to parameterize some things here. I'm gonna do 2 assemblers for that, and then we're gonna need 3 more. Because I'm tired of manually doing this, so we need to figure out how to do this automatically. Jeragord, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. So we'll do all of these. And then that there, just in case. And we go click, click, click. And we really don't need 90 and 180. How about 10 and 20? And how about 10, and I don't care about the other stuff. And how about, yeah, that's fine. And then these can be limited to just 1 stack. I'll let the tier 3s go to 2 stacks. Okay, so then that should hopefully get us more tier 3 assemblers, which we do have in our requests. I appreciate it, Jericord. Yeah, the new trailer is awesome. I do think they made some sort of mistake. This is such a minor complaint. Bottom line, it's awesome. 10 out of 10. And then if you're really splitting hairs, there was some sort of mistake in the rendering of it, and the frames are a little jittery. Like when the screen is panning, sometimes it like jitters, and it's not like a compression thing. It's actually like a frame thing. So I don't know what happened. Some sort of error somewhere caused it, I'm sure. But I do think if you were looking for things to complain about, that could be one of them. But it was a sweet trailer. I'm so excited. I thought it was fun that they had a voiceover. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, SMO, I'm sorry to hear that. That's really rough. Yeah, that's never an easy thing to do. So I hope your weekend is a good time of memories, and yeah, Factorio on Monday will always be a fun thing. Okay, so we need rails. Do I have rails? No, I need more of these things. The support rails. And I also am gonna want to use interrupts, I think, for the first time on Fulgora. So the general plan is we're gonna have unloading stations and we're gonna have loading stations. And I don't need to do anything other than that because all the resources are the same. There's only one resource. I guess eventually I might have trains doing transportation of other things around, but like, at least for now, scrap's the only thing I'm going to be putting on trains. So, because we can get heavy oil anywhere, so putting heavy oil on trains wouldn't make sense. Maybe putting oil products or other, like green circuits or something. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, we'll get this connected. And we're certainly going to need more accumulators. I should probably blueprint... Oh, get out of here. I don't want that Fulgora and lightning attractor. That's going to take away from my... my lightning attractors, which actually collects the energy. Yeah, let's just paste this where it fits. And it looks like I need more accumulators. So we are fresh out. Yeah, SMO, I'm glad you've been enjoying. Okay, so I can switch, so I can go to here, and then I can switch rail layers. There we go. And we can go down, and then we can have our, whatchamacallit, station. So this will be the unloading station. If I can find train stops. I guess we don't have any. Let me put train stuff on the requests. Signal, chain signal, locomotive, cargo wagon. All right. Do you ever not need more? Yeah, I think we actually have enough on our main island for now. You can see the accumulator charge, you know, percent basically by just watching this. So as long as it's not getting too low, then that means you have enough. Yeah, so a fuel interrupt station is literally one of the things I was just thinking about. So, because we don't want necessarily to refuel at the unloading station, though we could. In this case, we certainly could, but I'm gonna use interrupts as an excuse to try something else. So we're gonna have probably just a lot of pass-bys, I think. And by that I mean, like, I'm not going to do 2 lanes just yet. I don't think I need to. So our refueling station can be over here. I am really flippin' tired of these cliffs. Oh my goodness. Cannot tell. Can I walk up here? I can. Okay. It's just really hard to tell where you can walk and where you can't. Let's see. All right, big pole. Big pole. Some light over here. And then, yeah, so we'll just do a requester chest. This will be train stop, refuel. And then we'll do a requester chest here and here. And of course, need to protect. He protect, but he also attack. Take those. Request solid fuel. 500 should do it. And the bots will handle that. Sweet. And then they can refuel all the trains. Let's see. Get off this little corner here. And obviously, like, we'll expand the train network as we go. Notice how it had to go over the deep ocean part. 0 pollution absorption. Oh no. Could be problematic at some point. Alright, so we'll attach those, and then we're gonna need signals. I haven't done train stuff on any of these, have I? Alright. Let me actually get train signals here. So for now... yeah, we need a chain going into that segment. No. Regular to go in. And then a chain to enter. Wait. Hold on. Regular there. Chain here. And then a chain here. Chain. Regular. What am I doing? Chain there. Regular there. Yeah, okay. So basically, if there were 2 trains, one here, it would wait until this area is clear. This is maybe a terrible idea. Maybe I should actually It's just so much easier to use the rail planner if you're not doing 2 rails, but this could be a problem. Lightning does not damage rails. There's no blinking, and we haven't seen it happen at all yet, so I don't think you have to worry about trains and rails, thankfully. Trains, maybe. I actually don't know. Trains might get hit. But I doubt it. Alright. Scrap. Load. Train limit of 1. And then we need drills and accumulators. And so the goal, I can't remember if I said this yet, the goal is that we're actually going to work on upgrading the quality of our recycled scrap. So we're going to be getting higher quality components the whole time, rather than having to recycle for quality always. So we'll see, notice it automatically did the train limit there. We'll see if that ends up working out the way we want it to, or not. There will be more to handle, obviously, having to deal with a lot of different types of ingredients, so we'll see how that all works out. Okay. I think for now, I'll just go for 1 output belt. Elevated rails are really cool. Oh, I have an extra signal there. Do we need to do anything else? I don't think so. So the interrupt is fuel needed. Fuel full, fuel of all, fuel of any, solid fuel. When we've got less than 40 left, you'll go to refuel and you'll wait for inactivity. And there's our fuel needed interrupt. And then we go to load, and you wait for full cargo, or maybe it's been 30 seconds. And then you go to, oop, I named this load. This needs to be named unload. And then you are my train. You are scrap delivery trains. So there's our train groups. Unload, empty cargo. I don't know if 30 seconds is enough, but should be. Or if you've been there for some reason for 2 minutes, you need to leave. Okay. So it should come over here. Whee! And unload. Yay! Alright, we need more accumulators. Let's go grab some of those. And then we'll start working on the holmium. Let's see. Yeah, I decided to keep uncommons and rares just because I needed a larger volume of them than what I was getting before. Because if you think about it, how many uncommons do we need to recycle rather than keeping them to get a rare? So every uncommon you recycle has a 1/4 chance to give you back another one. So that ends up being like a 1/3 chance, I think is how the math works out. Basically a multiplier of a third rather than a fourth. So then if you have an upgrade chance when you recycle components of only 8%, you only have a third of 8% to end up getting a rare accumulator. So you would need 50 uncommon accumulators to get one rare accumulator. Am I doing that math right? Because basically 50 of these would recycle into about 12-ish. Yeah, and then those 12-ish resources that we get have an 8% chance to upgrade. So yeah, that's roughly the math is about 50 to 1. So I think I'd rather keep 50 uncommons and have one less rare, because then I actually have things to put on these islands. So that's nice. Also, it's nice to have elevated rails because then I don't have to worry about getting run over by them. So I will take that all day long. Take that and run with it. What was that sound? My phone? I think that was my phone. Yeah, that was my phone. Okay, I was like, was that the Factorio noise? What the heck is that? Alright, I'm just gonna let the bots do their magic here. And then do I have full coverage, roughly, of the lightning here? Because you can get a little bit more power if you have more lightning coverage. So like, if we put this over here, we'll end up with more power. Yeah, so that's what I was getting at with 1/3 versus 1/4, Alor. I'm pretty sure, and this is a gut thing, not a head thing, so I might be wrong, but I'm fairly convinced in my gut that the way the math works out is that if you recycle an object and you have a 1/4 chance to get the ingredients back, and then you make another object with that, and then you recycle that, basically it's this infinite loop, but eventually it approaches a limit, and I think that limit is, it basically is 1/3. So you essentially get 1/3 of the resources back when you're recycling if you keep looping the recycling. You keep making the accumulators again, and then you recycle that one. I'm pretty sure you end up with 1/3 of your resources back, rather than 1/4. So, and then you multiply that 1/3 by 8, and you get 8/3, which is just under 3%. So, I'm pretty sure that's how the numbers work out. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. But yeah, we'll just keep placing the rare ones. I wonder what, someone's probably done the math, but basically per accumulator, how much average power do you actually get for your base when you do that? No idea. Have we automated plenty of assembly machine 3s? We have, so let's get these going a little faster. And now, there's so many things I want to do! Let's parameterize a requester chest, provider chest situation here. So, what we want is, basically this to be, let's just pick some things I don't care about. Like coal, well, stone, uranium, fish, and cold fluoroketone barrels. There we go. Yeah, Alor, it's always going to be slightly less than that because of between variance and rounding and stuff, but like that's the limit. The limit is 1/3, I'm pretty sure. If you end up continuing a full loop of recycling. Okay, so then if we do something like this, and then we copy it, and then we go to parameterize it, so we need different numbers for each of these. If we have any of the same numbers, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4 just to make it simple. So now, so what we can do, I can always just hold shift when I do this, and then it brings up the configuration right away. So the blue belt is the actual recipe. So that's going to be parameter 0. Recipe. Then we want the coal to be the ingredient of 0, number 1. And the value we want to be the stack size of parameter 1, which is P1_S. And then this is going to be the second ingredient. This is P2S. This is the third ingredient. No, this is the third ingredient. This is P3S. And this is the fourth ingredient. And this is P4S. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think what this is going to do is get one stack of each of the ingredients. Will that actually work? Only time will tell. I think that's what this is going to do. Mol basic, mol BP. So I think when we place this, it'll just ask us what we want to make. And I want to make electric mining drills. And oh my god, it worked! It gets one stack of everything. So, assuming I don't like one stack of everything, I'll need to change those numbers. But isn't that just cool? Isn't that just cool? We definitely want a few more stacks of that. Wow. Parameterization is the future. Okay, and then ironically I need to put speed modules in the speed module makers. Speed that up a little bit. Prod, I should probably automate prod at least, so I have some. Otherwise I'm gonna regret it later. Where did I put that mall blueprint? Where did it go? Where did it go? Did I screw something up? Is it dead? Do we have to make it again? It certainly isn't in here. I even named it though. Where did it end up? What the heck? Is this one of those stupid things where like I hit escape instead of... I don't know. I mean, I named it, I hit create blueprint, but I never put it in the bar, so it didn't save, because this is technically a copy. What happened here? It had to have been something like that. It's actually kind of annoying. Here it says set up new blueprint, but this, it lies. It should say set up copy. Because if you don't put this in your hotbar, it doesn't save it. That's actually really weird. Because you hit create blueprint, I pasted it, and then I hit Q, and it disappeared forever. if you don't actually put it in your hotbar, it doesn't save it. That's really weird and annoying. Like, I sort of get it because you're just doing copy. When you do shift copy and it lets you set it up, I feel like that should always save it. But maybe not. It is still going off of copy paste. So I guess that's on me. But that means we have to do it again. So fun times, fun times. F10 is dead, I think. Yeah, F10 is rip. Rip in pepperonis. Rest in pacha. Alright, 1, 2. And I could do more than 3 ingredients. Are there things with 5 ingredients? Or is 4 the max? I don't actually remember. Parameter of 0. Number. Formula. So crafting time of parameter 0. Item count of ingredient 1. Okay, so wait a second. So we could get a little fancier with this while we're here. We could do. Oh, but see, here's the problem. This is the problem we've run into before. If you do like 60 seconds of crafting, that's what it does by default, which is actually really annoying. Because that can be way too many items if the item count is high. So we could do the minimum of... and then 2 things. You know, 3... So it supports the minimum function. So we could do the smaller of the stack size, which is P1S, or no, Mint L, we have not tried that anymore. Or we can do the what's the item count of ingredient 1, P0I1. So if it needs 5 of them, and the crafting time is 10, then we only need 5 of them every 10. That's 1 second of crafting. So then we would divide by the crafting time, which is P0T. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. We programming now, boys. So that's the items per second, and then we need to multiply that by 60. So that's 1 minute of production. So this is going to give us the smaller of either 1 minute of production or the stack size. And then I can change this to P0I2 and P2S. Yeah, the fact that this is a 10 character box is very problematic. This should be expandable. This is really not a lovely interface. I love what we can do with it, but this needs some work. It needs to cook a little bit more. P0, it needs to be I3. And then finally I4, and this is P4S. Okay, so what this should do is either grab the stack size or 1 minute of craft time, whichever's smaller. Is that what we want? Yeah, if a minute of crafting time would be like 10 stacks, I don't want 10 stacks, I just want 1 stack. So, confirm, basic, mol, BP, confirm, item to craft, like let's say we did copper cable, then it does 100, because that's the stack size. Whereas if we did that, well, I guess default is not 1 minute, maybe default's 30 seconds. Let's find an example of, holy trash slots, Batman. What's a good example of something that crafts really fast? Like steam engines? Yeah, steam engines probably break the bank. Yeah, so that's 750 iron plates with the normal click. But if I do steam engines now, boom. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. All right. Hypercoder, that's basically what we just did. I did 1 minute of crafting time. But not more than 1 stack of item. You would just multiply the stack thing by 2. Yeah. So that's parameterized blueprints. We did save it. Let me put it in the book. And there we go. So drills are done. Was there another item we needed other than drills? I don't remember at this point. And now... at least for now, can you put modules into... it would be cool if you could put modules into buildings from this view. Can you? I don't think you can. Your mouth is watering. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff you can do. You can upgrade the upgrade planner. Thank you. Okay. I was like, I know there should be a way to do this. Otherwise, we'd have to reparameterize the whole thing. Because basically, I just want to default to speed modules. So then we need an upgrade planner that goes from you to you with module slots. Oh, you can't copy them. Kind of annoying you have to do all 4 of them separately, but fine. I'll accept. So then we do this, upgrade, this, save. Yeah, shut up and take my money. This is certainly one of those situations. Okay, so... I forget, can I delete this here, or does that then break it? It's in the book, so that won't delete it, right? I always hate how this works. Yeah, it didn't delete it. I took the risk. Yeah, the mech armor is in our future, but it's 5,000 packs, so it ain't cheap. And we still need to get to the end of this planet. And we are still... maybe not at the beginning, but we're still early on. I guess we make more speed modules for now. Oh, that's so nice. So yeah, defaulted to what is a minute of production, because that's 4 craftings. So cool. So cool. Alright, now, back to playing the game. We need more green circuits, I think. So, I'm gonna take what is excess iron and excess gears. Or no, gears are, what are these called? Cable. And we're gonna make some green circuits somewhere. Maybe with beacon support. So we can go real fast. And let's get some green circuits going to supplement our production. And we gotta make sure to put cable on the closer belt. Like so. And then we just need to bring iron. So the iron... much iron do we have right now? Oh, I'm actually out of iron. Okay. Problem. Yeah, Vatamouse, it's crazy how much this parameterization changes things, and being able to set assembler settings with a wire and read assembler stuff with a wire. Like, we got like more than half of recursive blueprints in the base game now. It's crazy. So the problem now is iron. When did that start? I wonder. Probably my absurd amount of... Actually, I don't know what it is. What's spending all my iron? I mean, I know these spent some, I guess. And the drills. Interesting. Doesn't feel like it spends that much, though. I'm trying to think if there's another way to get iron. But you can't get iron back from steel. So... unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can do there. Hypercoder, I think a 10K SPM base is still going to be harder overall. It'll be a lot faster to make once you're ready, but I wonder, I'm guessing the playtime to get to 10,000 SPM is still greater than it was before. Because before, you just needed to get a starter base going, get all the modules, and then you could just paste down. A lot of it's designing the blueprints, but if you've already designed your blueprints for mega basing, it's really not that hard to just increase things and add to your train network. Now, having to do more on every planet to ramp up your science production, like you can't just do more on Nauvis. But it's like, oh, I gotta go to Vulcanus to now collect more stuff to make even more of those packs. So ramping up your overall SPM now requires you to do things on 5 different planets. So you can get iron from batteries. We already are, is the problem. So this is just, we're only recycling gears if we have extra gears, batteries if we have extra batteries, and green chips if we have extra green chips. So we're only recycling things if we have enough of them already. And same with red chips. So at least for now, I think the issue is we're spending too many resources on these modules, but I set those to be limited. So yeah, we're actually not... This is the only stuff we're spending resources on right now. Okay. We just need more scrap recycling, that's what. That's what. Oh, jeez. Riff, I don't think they're saving much UPS. I'm pretty sure all the simulations are done all the time. But I don't think they're abstracting any of the factory. So this is kind of pointless for now until I get more iron back. But we can at least prepare for when we do have more iron. Iron plate. 300. Gotta connect it to the green wire because it's annoying. Where's the nearest roboport? Okay. And then you only enable if iron plate greater than 1,000. Then we'll make extra green circuits from it. How is the Nauvis pollution looking? I bet it is pretty chill right now. We've been going for a little while without any researches. Let's go check it out. Okay. Oh, there's so many things to do. Nauvis. How do we get there? Map. Zoom. It's thinning. The pollution cloud is still large, but you can tell it's not very dark red in the middle because nothing's running. Yeah, literally nothing's running. It's so peaceful. The factory is still. Except for this. This is the only thing that runs. It's so funny. Oh man. Would it make more sense to loop your top recycling chain into your sorting loop? There's a lot of things that might make more or less sense than what we're doing, to be honest, but I'm not going to rebuild everything right now. So, first thing we're going to do is just get a higher quality whatever it's called, recycling going. Like so. I should probably automate these lightning rods. I'm still handcrafting them. Let's see. Scrap. Recycle, recycle. Okay. Now, there is the option to just put it all in the bot network and let bots sort it out. I'm kind of leaning towards that. I'm kind of leaning towards that. And we could even start making higher quality bots that then can fly longer without charging. When do we get more bot speed upgrades? Oh, sweet. We'll get faster bots once we're done here on Fulgora. That seems kind of nice. Honestly, I say... What is the way to do this? So, here's my thought. What I don't want to do is give bots way more work than they need. So my thought is we have a filter that moves items that we need to trash over to the side, and we just trash them right here, rather than dumping them with an active provider into the bot network, and then the bots take them to storage, but then we have too many items in storage, and then we have to move them with the bots to the trasher. So the crap destruction system should be in effect before we put things in the bot system. So my thought is we filter out anything that we already have too much of in the network. And then everything else goes into the active providers. The problem is I don't know if we can do that with one filter, because if I filter left, you can only filter one thing at a time. You can't do multiple things to the left. So we're gonna have to have separate filters, and then we just turn on or off each one. So I'm basically gonna have to do one of these again. We just disable each belt based on the network's contents, if that makes sense. And I kind of want this to be extendable, but we can extend down, I guess. So basically something like this. And then these are all based on the network, the bot network. And then this is my recycling of crap line. So if we have too much crap, this is crap that gets deleted. Everything else that makes it to here will just go into active provider chests and get thrown into the network, as it is. We will probably need more logistics bots. Wait, oh, there we go. That's new. Oh, lightning can strike your bots. Oh, Tim, we hardly knew ye. We lost a Tim. Need more lightning coverage. Whoa, that's so weird. I wonder what algorithm they used for this. It's very intriguing. It's very forgiving. I actually like it. They're not just plain circles. If they were plain circles, that would be really annoying because there'd be all these little gaps. But it's a very, like, forgiving, some sort of, if there's two circles close enough. I don't know. It's very interesting. But yeah, apparently you need to have coverage for your whole bot network, though. Okay, so are we gonna have to set these all individually? I think we will. Connect, gears, greater, then 4,000, maybe 5,000. Now, this is gonna allow through even uncommons that we end up wanting to trash, but that's a much smaller number that the bots should be able to handle. So basically I need this same idea on all of these. But I need to change it to solid fuel, and we'll change that to 3,000. This is concrete. 5,000 seems fine. Ice. We'll go 3K. Steel. 5,000 stone. Sure. Batteries. Advanced circuits, we'll say 2,500. Cables 5,000. Blue chips 2,000. LDS 1,500. Crap. You are right, Dave, and we will figure that out in a moment. Wait, what? Yeah, hold on. So what I really need what do I need? What I need is gears left. This goes straight. This splits and then merges back again. And we do output priority left. And then that's the one that's got the condition. And then this one could have another, but a different, the next thing. And that would turn that way. Kind of like that. So it needs to look like that. So it's actually not that different than what we have here. Because these are spaced out the same way. It's just that now we need this to be that one. Okay. This actually won't be that difficult to fix. Basically, we copy these back. And then we just need to change these to output priority left, but no filter. Okay. That should fix it. And then this just needs to be... I'm gonna leave room for beacons here. Yeah, that was far easier to fix than I anticipated it would be. So that was nice. Beacons, and then this, and then more of these. This is our delete what we don't need. And craft some more here. I need to automate recyclers. Okay. And then this goes to here. Is that it? No. Should be running right now. It's probably clogged. Let me give it a fresh start. Wait. Oh no, that's the wrong connection on the end. There we go. Oh, you guys are too helpful. You're right. We should... You know what we should do? It actually works out nicely because we're using two sides of the belt separately. Normally I wouldn't do that, but we can output priority left. Now we can use the other side of the belt for the other types of items we'll get back. But then we need to make this go even further with more types of things. So what are the other types of things we're going to get from the build? Like, we're going to get iron plates, we're going to get plastic, we're going to get... I don't know, 5 or 6 other things that I'll just make space for. And then we'll recycle all those. Yeah, what are the other things we'll get? I guess green chips would be one of them. So... this should have green circuits. We should probably clear the filter on these. I don't get mixed up what things I've done and haven't done. Yeah, I forgot. Stack inserters are going to be slow because they're grabbing different types of things. So we're going to need more than usual. Last filter splitter needs to merge back to the right. Does it? Oh, you mean one last. I see what you're saying. Yes. It won't matter yet, but it will when we set that last one to something. Okay. So, like, we had too many blue circuits, is what that was telling us. But now, it's going to send those greens and reds through the same process. And if we have too many greens, it'll send them back home. I guess we need to set up... Reds are already set up. So we should do iron plates. Those are for sure going to show up. What else shows up, y'all? Copper plates? Steel is already on there. Because that steel just comes from scrap, so that's already set up. Copper cable, same story. It's already set up on the scrap side of things. Probably should add a bunch of storage. Plastic, yes. Too many blue circuits, said no one ever until this planet existed. Alright, I know we said we were going to work on holmium in this episode, but we apparently are pretty far from that. Oh gosh, there's just so many things to do. And yeah, so now that that's done, now I can throw... Oh no, is it gonna... Oh man, I need to change all these to any. Is that right? No, no, no. We want specifically normal. Which means all the uncommons are just going to go into the network always. Wait, can I do... less than or equal to uncommon? Can. But the problem is we can't enable based on less than or equal to uncommon amount in the network. I am sad you can't do that. I am sad you can't automatically add together like the lower rarities as one number. You'd have to use a decider combinator for that. In fact, even a single decider combinator might not do it. So this wouldn't really work. So we'll just keep it normal. Okay. So then we said we wanted to quality up these bad boys. So now we're going to see uncommon bits and bobs coming out. Death loop recycling. Yeah, we could use quality and then just sort out uncommons and put those in the network. Uncommons and rares. certainly an option. But yeah, let me add some more accumulators because we were already struggling with power. And that done. Oop. With lightning protection, maybe. And then beacons, we still haven't automated, so let's get that done. Oh wait, it's so easy now. I can just click this and say beacon and move on with my life. That's so cool. So cool. All right. Speed modules. Oh, come back. No, I can't use speed modules. That messes with quality. Ah. Did I screw that up somewhere else? I guess we haven't been doing quality in recycling, so it hasn't mattered. I didn't use a speed module on these, right? No, okay. Yeah, I almost goofed. I'm just so used to setting up speed modules that you forget there's a problem sometimes with that. So that means we need more. What that means. Because each one of these is only 2 a second, and I have 45 items a second, so we're going to need about 22 and a half recyclers. It's a lot, but it should work. Why does the speed mess with quality? I presume that they felt it was too strong to be able to speed beacon your quality builds. So, I don't know. You just can't. But yeah, it's time to look at holmium before the end of the YouTube episode here. So, holmium plates are just made straight up in holmium with holmium solution. And holmium solution is just ore, water, and stone. So that's pretty easy. We just need chemical plants going into assembling machines. Missing belt in my recycling stack. Thank you. Also, what's the average return? Have we looked with scrap? So one item returns to like how many items on average? 2, 23, 24, 28, 33, 37, 43, 47, 54, 55, 60. So you get back 60%. So if you have a full belt, you can't put it onto a half belt exactly, which is kind of funny. Let's see. So yeah, okay. So holmium, I'm sitting here also trying to figure out, do I want to quality my holmium plates or speed or prod or what do we want to do with that? So many options. Yeah, let's stay away from our rails to set up our first holmium. Let's set it up here or something. And I think we'll go with quality for our first holmium plates. The good news is we can keep holmium solution separate because there is no quality to holmium solution. Oh, so there's no quality to holmium plates. It probably won't let me do this. Wait, why does it let me do this? I'm sorry, there's no quality to this one. Weird that it lets me do that. I guess it's not being picky. But yeah, we can use productivity for this because we can't get quality on holmium solution. So that would be pointless. But we can put quality in these, so I probably shall. Which means it's a good spot for efficiencies, just because you're not doing anything else. So you might as well save yourself some power. But these, I could do speed, for example. Let's see, let's do some ice melting. And then we'll do a requester chest. With, let's go a bit more than that. Let's go 20 and 40. Okay. And then these will go ice. Yeah, it would be nice if it didn't let you, or if it had a warning. Because it does let you put quality modules in something that can't actually have quality. So, that is a bit weird. But yeah, we'll get holmium plates going here. Let's see. I guess that won't really work. I guess we have to go on this side. Like this. What am I doing? This is a fluid. I'm like thinking there's fluids and solids. There is only the solids. Don't worry, Krydax. Okay. And then I do think we probably want... How do I want to do this? Like, I don't know if I want to farm a certain amount of uncommons or not. So let's just add in some sort of... Or no, we'll do normal to the right, uncommon to the right. So, and we'll just leave some space here. And we'll do an active provider there. Maybe? Yeah, code green, I also wish assembler pipe directions were copied. That would be nice. Am I not crafting pipes? Or do I just... Yeah. Looks like a time for our new basic mall blueprint. Boom. Boom. You do need power for it, though. And then while I'm doing it, we also need more of lightning rods. Though these are ones that we're going to want higher quality of eventually, but the basics are fine for now. And that one didn't have RoboPort access. Yeah, Code Green, I was really frustrated when I heard how locked down quality was. I mean, I had a lot on my wish list for what mods can do with it. And we got some early answers, like back when they announced the mechanic, which was like a year ago, that a lot of things couldn't be changed. And when I heard all that, I was like, well, that kind of sucks. Because you have to use it in such a similar way to vanilla that it just feels very lame. Like, in my opinion, you should be able to set... I mean, there's so many things you should be able to do, and you can't do any of them. One of them... I mean, I'm just going through my list randomly here. Thing number one is you should be able to skip, use, or not use any of the particular tiers of quality for any particular item or entity. So you could have an assembling machine that only has common and legendary, and there's no other rarities. Number two, you should be able to set percentages for upgrade separately per recipe. So you could have like your like a multiplier, so you're twice as likely to get gear upgrades for quality than you are to get assembler upgrades to quality. Number three, you should be able to set different recipes for different... You should be able to like set a recipe up so that to make an uncommon assembler, you actually need holmium plates rather than iron plates. And you should be... So you can actually have a whole different recipe. Now, I'm not saying the base game should do that. I'm saying it should be capable for mods to do that. And there's about 50 more things on my list that can't be done. Now, why am I still not getting these? That's because I didn't have enough pipes, right? Unfortunately, Riff, I don't think those things will be changed for future releases. There might be a few things that they add in, but I'm guessing it won't be a ton. I think quality is probably not going to see a ton of changes, just because of what it looks like under the hood. But hey, now I can title the episode Holmium, and I won't be lying, and you guys will be watching the episode for the first hour and 15 minutes, and you'll be like, wait, why is this episode titled Holmium Plates? He hasn't even said a single word about holmium. But here we are. We got holmium plates. I might need to increase the rate of them or whatnot, but they're going. So I'm going to keep streaming here, so don't go anywhere if you're here live. But for those of you here for future YouTube recordings, as always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and enjoy the new end screen. Alright, we got some names. So let's see, we got Concrete for Vatamouse. Let's see, where do we put that? We can put you over by the rails. Over here. For now. Vad E Oops. Mouse Varperix. Starting with another V. Why does it do this? These aren't actually rocks that I can destroy. We need that clean concrete mod already. Hey, Jet Epic Man. Thank you so much for the sub. Well, welcome. Varp. X. Beautiful. Yeah, Code Green, I assumed that those things would be bad for performance. I mean, some of them wouldn't, though, to be fair. Like, certain ideas would actually affect performance. Other ideas, it just would have been probably a lot more work for them to code it that way in the first place. And that's why they didn't do it. Alright, and then Alor, as usual. Gotta get your name in there somewhere. Perfect. I have a blueprint for Alor, but it's in stone brick, not in... Oh, look at this. We got all these rares already going. So yeah, this is the problem, is we already have 500 uncommon gears. So we're gonna need... We're gonna need a uncommon gear recycling program. And all the other uncommons, but particularly gears. But that'll be a good way to get uncommon iron plates. I guess, at least for gears, because there's so many gears, maybe I'll just do a specific one for uncommon gears. Like 2,000. The other ones, I'll just let the bots handle it, but this one feels like actually setting up a system for it makes sense. And then that'll send uncommon plates back into the network. Alor, you might be able to upgrade stone brick into concrete. Maybe? Maybe not. Looks like you can't. I know there were mods to replace tiles, but... yeah, the music is sweet. Hypercoder, the name reward is a Twitch point. What are they called? Twitch chat points. I don't remember the name of them. But you can redeem it for Twitch points, which you get from watching. Channel points. Thank you. Gosh, did not think of that word. Twitcheroos, K-coins as they're called on my channel, but I never use that name. You can choose to be a train stop, for sure. Though, maybe. The weirdness is that we have... train stops have to have the same names. But we could name... as long as there are... I have 3 names that are available, basically. And I won't have more than 3 for a while. Currently, none of them are named after people, though, so you certainly could be one of those. Crybucks. Now, is this gonna cause problems? It is. Throughput-wise, we're sending things onto the right side of the belt, and then they're gonna end up on the left side again. Which really means that I almost need these to have their own mergers too, which just feels excessive. But... but yeah, something like this, where they all merge in. But then, no, that actually doesn't work. I'd have to, like, stagger them. Oh, that's horrible. For now, I'm gonna ignore it and just hope the throughput's enough. But eventually, when we have too much of everything, it won't be. There will be problems, mark my words. Mark my words. Yeah, this is certainly a very interesting setup. So yeah, now that we have more scrap coming in, are we doing okay? I guess these are running out, so we're kind of not making that many resources still. Yeah, these are almost all gone. The scrap mine's twice as fast as we're used to. I did do a name once, Scorpatron, in Rails, and I actually put a train on it because someone had redeemed like 20 times or something in the same series. So, I've been known to do such things. Okay. So we have 24, which should be enough. Let's put... How many did we say? It's a 60% return. So what's 60% of... Well, basically these output 1.2 a second. So 22.5 divided by 1.2. You can only handle 18.75 on the same side of the belt. So 18 is here. So here we need to do this. Otherwise, we won't have enough room on the belt. So now this should process a full blue belt with no hitches. But I just saw a hitch, which doesn't make sense. Okay, maybe now it's good. Okay. I think we're good now. And yeah, now we don't have enough recyclers. On this end of things... I need to set up recyclers as a blueprint. Oh my goodness. Getting so many resources back. Wait, why am I seeing uncommons show up? I shouldn't be seeing uncommons on this line. What's happening? Oh, these are just... Oh. Until I add these in properly, I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Because these were all set to the same low density structure one. Or whatever. Yeah, you definitely have to beeline for Vulcanus if you're not interested in cliffs. The cliffs on Fulgora are actually annoying. The cliffs on Nalvis were really not that big of a problem, at least on the map spawn that I got. They were not a big deal, which was nice. Why is this blocked now? Do I need a reset here? think we fixed it. Nope, stopped up again. Why is this stopped up? What did I do wrong? Oh, I never put the merger to... Okay, hold on. I think that'll fix it now. Yeah, I needed those second mergers, but then that second merger ends up giving another chance to feed things into the wrong... Basically, I should have just deleted that belt. Alright. I think we're good now. Yeesh. So now we should have lots of random, uncommon, and rare things. Can you search for uncommon? You can. How did I end up with 2 uncommon iron ore? What? Oh, recycling concrete. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So rare holmium ore is useless. That is kind of annoying. Can you select rare holmium solution at least to use those resources? Yeah, you can. Okay. So you can at least use up your different rarities of stone and holmium if you have such things. So that's nice. Quality tiles don't do anything. They just exist so you can make higher quality stuff out of the things that their recipes use. Okay, so the issue here, these make like 10, maybe 16 a second. So I need a lot more of those chemical plants. Okay. And I probably will do prod at some point for these. Let's kind of make this blueprintable nicely. And then I will bring the holmium over here. So that we don't have to worry about it. And now I can copy this. A couple more times. Alright, so there's that, and then we can get a few more speed beacons. Alright, that's a little better. Oops. How's the new fluid system? It's nice. I don't know. I was never a mega baser before, so the old system didn't bother me too much. I encountered more issues in mod packs than I did in vanilla with the like flow rates and stuff. I think the new system is extremely forgiving, but it's fine. Legendary water then makes holy water. Alright, so we are running out of power now with all that usage. Let's grab... Uh-oh. I might need to just do that thing again where I grab any quality of accumulator. Although, that's not going to be here. It's going to be here. Yeah. Because we need a lot more accumulators. I wish there was a way to tell a blueprint to build whatever we got. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's common, uncommon, rare, you name it. Just plop it down. We got it, we plop it. That's the motto that I want to live by. Wait, 80% charge efficiency. What? No, accumulators have full charge efficiency. The only efficiency you saw was the lightning rod. The lightning rods, as you have higher quality lightning rods, they absorb more energy from the lightning strike, basically. What's up, Zekola? Welcome, welcome. I can make an upgrade planner, but the problem is it won't... Hold on. I don't think you can... what am I trying to do? Maybe... I don't think there's an option to go from accumulator to accumulator any. Is that an option? It'd be weird if it was, but I guess, who knows? Let's try it. No, you have to pick a quality. So like we could make a field of normals and then upgrade one section to uncommon and one section to rare, but there's no accumulator any option, which is what I would like right now. Let's see, I want to grab, is that it? I don't know if those are all in the field or not, but let's just find some random spots to work on our power situation. We don't have big poles in the network, but I can feed it a few. Oh, I have to feed it a few and then not request them, and then it will go build them. Missing repair packs. What got damaged? Oh, I guess it's building things before it's building the lightning rods. What's up, car accident? Alright, what was I about to do? Oh, place more construction bots. The other thing we need is more bots themselves. Do I just want to bring those in from Nauvis? How hard is it to make flying robot frames here? I need to make electric engines, which means I need to make engines. It's kind of annoying, but I can at least set up a few of them, I think, without too much trouble. The lube is pretty easy because heavy oil's everywhere. So we'll just grab, I don't know, 2 engine makers. And then we'll grab a couple electric engine makers. And then we'll grab a kin plant, lubricant, heavy oil. Heavy oil has never been so easy. Yeah, hypercoder, it's weird that you can't do any quality in a few different places. Like we were just talking about, even with, like when you're setting a condition on a belt, you can't be like, oh, what if any quality of solar panel, or the greater than or equal to rare solar panels is greater, or rare solar, what am I saying? Quality of rare or greater solar panels is less than 3. You know, like, we can't do stuff like that, which feels a little weird. But, alright, so there's engine, and now we can build the flying robot frame one? Yes? No? Yeah. And I'll make 2 of those. And then, so we've got that, and then we just need 1 for construction bots, 1 for logistics bots. I love this blueprint. It's so nice. Don't have to do anything special. Your game's gonna run like crap because you're gonna end up making orbital drop platforms. Yeah, I've heard that platforms are not super performant, so that is a bit of a bummer that you can't just make like 50 space platforms to get all your resources. Quality robots are nice, but all they do is they have more energy capacity, which doesn't change that much at the end of the day. It just means they fly longer without having to go charge. But it's not like this is that large of a base, so their charging is not causing a massive difference in how things work. The bigger difference is actually going to be quality roboports, because that actually increases the charging rate. And then, well, that's, what am I saying? Oh, and then just more robot speed upgrades, which we will get once we have the electromagnetic pack. Alright, now nothing is running right now. That's a bit scary. Why is nothing running? Mainly, I'm wondering why these aren't running. So circuit-wise, we do have the 1500 on greens. I think the problem is this setup was using belted red circuits and belted blues, so now I'm going to need to put requesters on this. So that'll need to be blue circuits, this will need to be batteries. Basically, this setup only worked when I was recycling scrap over here. Now I need to request these guys. 200. And you only... Well, that's already set to filter, so you don't need to do anything. You just do your job. And then we'll do the same with red circuits. And that's already set. Okay. And then, yeah, we need to do the same thing here. When we need iron, we have to add batteries onto this. You gotta put gears onto here, which I'll do 2 for. Ah! I tried to type 200. There we go. Okay. That should be good. What's the biggest stack size? What do they call it? Inserter capacity bonus. We are at the max right now. You get there with just Nauvis science, and that's 13. Which is pretty hefty. Wait, 13? No, it's only 12. We genuinely questioning why I didn't do a 90-degree inserter. Oh, if only. If only. I have felt that way many times. Alright, and now these, should I put, if I put quality in these, will it jam things up? I don't even know at this point. It's all gotten away from me. I don't know what's happening. Let's just make him speedy. Call it a day. Speaking of speedy, why do I not have more speed modules? Because I turned off my requests. Okay, that's acceptable. So now are we seeing these crafting? No? Do we not have more than 600 circuits? We do, though, so these should be running. What's going on? Enable, disable. Disabled by control behavior. But they should be enabled if electronic circuit... Oh, the circuit's not connected to anything. I guess that'll do it, won't it? There we go. And now these are enabled when we have 600 red circuits, which I currently don't. But that's a separate problem. We should see more of those pile in soon here once... Oh wow, we're getting a lot of green circuits out. Could help a little bit. And just to confirm, are these connected to the same? Okay, they are. There we go. Alright, now we're even making new green circuits for things. Wow. Yeah, you do have to keep an eye on things to make sure, like, you're not exploding out of control. Like, why do we have 5,000 gears? Isn't that past our limit? Didn't we say no more than 5,000 gears? So this should be trashing gears now? Yep, it is trashing gears. Okay. This is such a weird planet, and I love it. It's amazing. Oh, there's one more inserter after stack/bulk. Well, there's an inserter after bulk inserters, and it is now called stack inserter, and it actually stacks things. But that's on Gleba. So until we get to the scary planet, we're not stacking anything on belts. Okay, there we go. Now we're seeing quality 2 modules again. That took a while. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, grab something to drink and stretch a little bit here, and then we will work on the holmiums, or the electromagnetic plant stuff in this next episode. So what screenshot should I... Maybe the perfect mall blueprint should be a screenshot with all this? Yeah. Alright. Save the game. Let's go look at Nauvis real quick. Just because I'm curious. Oh yeah, the pollution. Look at that. It's gone. The pollution's gone. It's amazing. Alright. Snack inserters. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Okay, what was that episode? 21? Holmium, plates, and mall beef. Okay. 22. Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to our Space Age playthrough. Since the last episode, I haven't done too much, but we got some robot stuff automated for flying robot frames. Lubricant is so easy to make on Fulgora. It's so weird, just pumping heavy oil wherever you want. But yeah, that way we have a little bit more of a robot stockpile for when we need them to improve the network. Might as well. And yeah, so we've got the holmium going. Obviously that's going fine. I am gonna be flooded with regular plates, but I've got my uncommons limited. So at some point it'll stop. I probably need to have a recycler system going. Did I ever automate recyclers? I think I did. So we can request these. Maybe I do something like this to get rid of any excess. Like once our holmium plates exceed 5,000, it's over 5,000, then we feed it into the death loop of recycling. Sure. And you might be like, well, but then you could put quality in those, and then, but you only end up with like a 2% upgrade rate, which is not great. But we could, I'm just not gonna deal with it. So now we're gonna work towards the electromagnetic plant. In fact, we can already make it. Holy crap, I didn't realize. All we need is holmium plates. So yeah. Let's set up our beautiful mall blueprint, craft those EMPs, and that's it. Except I have no steel? That can't be right. I'm out of steel? That is right. Wow, I didn't expect to run out of steel. Surprised Pikachu face. Is there anything I can do about that? Because right now we are recycling LDS, I think. But that should be sending... It should be sending stuff on to go to the providers. So the steel we get back from LDS should be fine. Are we even recycling any LDS right now? I think we are. Hard to tell sometimes. But yeah, I can't do much other than that. The only thing left to do is like copy this blueprint. I probably should find a way to make it a bit smaller because it's very lengthy. And we could stack this like behind this and then this up next to it, and then it's at least a little bit more rectangular. Because I kind of want to get a second belt of scrap processing going. One belt of scrap is just not enough. If it was a stacked belt, we'd be going a little better, but it's not a stacked belt. So yeah, my steel is really, really hurting right now. That's surprising. I wonder what's eating all of my steel. I mean, bots were eating a little bit, I guess. But engines are only like one, excuse me, like one steel, right? So, where is it all going? No idea. But check out this thing. Electromagnetic plant. We have it. Our first new fancy building of the game. There it is, ready to go. And it can make poles. More of itself. That's ironic. Solar panels and accumulators. Lightning rods, beacons, all the modules, all the circuits, the new stuff, superconductors, electrolytes, and supercapacitors. Cables, discharge defense, because why not? That's funny that you can make like discharge defense but not laser turrets. Sweet! So those are all the things you can now make with high productivity, which is really cool. Really cool. So I guess we need an accumulator setup for this. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to remake my mall blueprint already. Here, I'll just do that. And then we'll plop down an EMP. What's its crafting speed? So it starts at 2.0. So it's faster than, it's almost double. Well, what is that? An extra 3/5. So it's 60% faster. But then the plus 50% productivity is also a speed boost, right? So that's really kind of, at least if you're not adding modules, it's kind of a crafting speed of 3 by default, which is nuts. Wow. And it stacks to 20. Okay. Innate high productivity hype, indeed. So we want to now come up with a recycler blueprint that uses these things so we can get higher quality modules rather than this old method. Okay, so I was working on a sort of, let me check on power real quick. Hold on. Power's been okay over the last few nights or days. I guess it's daytime when you don't have power. So we're gonna let the bots do their thing, hopefully to figure some stuff out. But I designed a blueprint last night for, I have a quality stuff book now. I think this will be helpful. So this was my basic design for a 2-ingredient, basically make anything higher quality type blueprint. And it's got 5 buildings making the regular thing. It's kind of like what we did with accumulators, but I made it a little more streamlined. And I only have 1 recycler. I think in most cases, you might only need 1. I can always add a few more. If you're making something cheap like gears, 1 probably wouldn't be enough. But even then, it feels like those go really fast. It has seemed like faster recipes get recycled even faster. I mean, look at this. So even then, I might not need more than 1. So I'm not really sure. We'll have to test it out over multiple cycles. But anyway, now I need to kind of rebuild this with the electromagnetic plants. Which is interesting. So I guess I can take and should I make one with just 3 to 4 ingredients by default? Like, because a lot of the things we're going to be making are going to require 3. Yeah, modules or red circuits or superconductors or supercapacitors, and those require a fluid as well. So it's worth keeping that in mind too. So thing one to do is move this up a tile to account for the buildings fitting in here. And then we'll need to move stuff over a little bit. Some lamps. See, lamps really are just, they don't provide enough light. I need that bigger lamps mod already. Okay, so then down here, we'll put 5. Is 5 the right number? I don't know. And we will parameterize this, of course. Oh, do I want to account for... Yeah, sorry. We need to account for multiple. More than 2 lanes. So then the recycler will be outputting up to 4 item types. So the first thing we need to do is filter out uncommon or higher. Quality greater than normal. Or we'll just say normal goes left. So then all the uncommon items immediately go over to this world. And we don't need that one. So those are at least uncommons. And they go over there. Hey, Theranos! we are in the black hole of quality. I mean, we just unlocked the electromagnetic plant, so now we're designing a module. Basically, I mean, it doesn't have to be modules, but electromagnetic plant version of the make rare quality. And eventually epic, but I just don't have epic yet. And now we're going to need to filter out the 4 different lanes of stuff. So we're going to need 1 item to stay to the right, and then another item to stay to the right of that. And then that becomes belt number 1. And then the last item is going to be on these 2. So these will be like 2... I don't know what's happening here. So these will be up to 4 ingredients of normal type. The other ones are all going to get flung into chests, so it doesn't matter that they're all on the same lane. So that works. We're going to need a little more space here. And then that means we have to move this out. I wonder, can I pack it in a smaller space now that I have more space? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, you know what I can do? I could do it this way. That feels illegal, but it works, right? Yeah. Yeah, this totally works. The illegal tech... This would have worked for my other build too, even. I don't even need the extra space. The Jedi wouldn't show you this technique. But it certainly will work. So that one is epic. And then this is, by definition, legendary. Okay, so that gives me an extra tile back of height. Now these are the 4 ingredients. Still not as cursed as wagon tech. That is true. That is true. What'd you miss, Salt Shaker? Not too much. We got holmium plates going, is kind of the main thing. And now we're working on electromagnetic nonsense. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then now the problem is the outputs. What if I did this? And then we have room to do this kind of technique. Beautiful. Beautiful. So there's that. Now let's just pick something, for argument's sake. So that'll be the uncommon version. That will be, the rare version. Oh, you have to actually click both. Okay. You will be the epic. You will be the legendary. Legend of Gary. And then at that point, you guys are all, well, we're gonna need fluids. Fluids. Hold on, we forgot about fluids. I'm glad I thought about it now though, rather than later. So the fluids, will fit there. Cursed cargo ship mining thing. I didn't do... It wasn't a cargo ship mining thing. What I did was the cursedest thing I've done was certainly... what was it called? It was on freight forwarding. The mining drilling rig. Is that what they're called? Whatever it's called, that was the cursedest thing I've done. Alright, and then this can come up and connect. Okay, so there's fluids for everything. The dredging platform, that's what it was called. There's fluids. Alright, so you go back to this. And then these are different ingredients, right? So I can't know. To parameterize it, I'll have to do like ingredient 1. So I'll just start with setting these to just inserter, right. You're gonna be yellow. And you're gonna be red. Okay. To the right. So that'll be ingredient 1, 2, and 3 of whatever the parameter is. And then this obviously can be changed. It's just filtering off rare stuff. So this basically recycles all the uncommons back into rares. But sometimes I'm gonna want to keep uncommons and I'll change that. Does anything else need a change? Is anyone seeing problems with this? Or do they think it will work? I'm seeing a problem here. Bottom left inserters. Oh yeah, that's important. I completely accidentally a building. So that matters. Okay, fixed that. Not enough decorations. Power. I think we're pretty okay here. I guess if I did this, I could fit a substation in there. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. Should this have quality? Yeah, it should, right? Definitely should. Because that's, I mean, they should all have quality, right? But I just don't have the high enough. Oh, right, and we get even more, an even higher chance for quality in these bad boys because they are, yeah, okay. Because they just have 5 module slots, is what I'm trying to say. And then a lamp and a lamp. Alright, this is a very Fulgora blueprint, if I've ever seen one. Alright, so save this as... I don't even know what I call it. GMP quality upgrader. I can remove the small poles. It's true. Can I remove this one? I'm iffy about that. No, that one isn't covered anyway. Alright, parameterize you. You are parameter, and you guys are all ingredients of 0. And save? Does this work? Who knows? We're gonna find out. But the quality stuff blueprint must... I don't need stone brick on here. We'll get the book there. Okay. Can I quickly explain parameters? Ah, haha, that's impossible. Also, did we break it here? No, we're good. Parameters are basically, it just allows you to say like, okay, I want this same build, but with efficiency modules. Well now, because I parameterized those, this is the wrong blueprint. Because I parameterized those things, I can place this blueprint and be like, oh, I want efficiency 2s. And now it's gonna set efficiency 2s. And you can even select ingredients of efficiency 2s, so it's going to properly sort out these ingredients onto different lanes of the belt like we wanted it to. So that's the basics. Pretty sweet, pretty cool stuff. We also parameterized a make anything for the mall blueprint, and it, check out this. This is so cool. It uses a formula over here to set how many items it's requesting. And in this case, it's taking the smaller of 2 numbers. You can even use like functions like minimum and maximum in here. And it's taking the smaller of either a full stack of the ingredient or 60 seconds worth of crafting. So now you're not gonna do the thing where you end up with like 800 gears being requested. So yeah, parameters are really cool. I'm jazzed about it. But yeah, anyway, let's actually place this thing and get it going. Now here's the problem. I still don't know if we want to get going on rare quality 2s. Well, should I just work on researching tech 3s? I should probably work towards this first, right? So many things to do. Which one do I do first? Well, the question I have now will still be relevant then, which is, should I focus on just making, because like right here, I'm focusing on making quality 1s, and then I'm doing the quality 2s in the recycling loops. But the question is, should I have quality 1s in recycling loops, and then have the other ingredients in recycling loops, so that I can make quality 2s already at high quality? Does that make sense? And I don't know which is more efficient. I can't tell. Which is more efficient? Because if you're recycling all the quality 1s to make only higher quality 1s, then you also need to recycle the red chips and blue chips to make higher quality red chips and blue chips. Why not both? You wouldn't need the it's one or the other. I mean, you could do a little bit of one and then the rest in tier 2. But if I were to make basically only rare, like the blueprint I have here, which is kind of similar to what we were just looking at. This was my initial build for accumulators. I can set it to where I only am collecting, you know, greater than or equal to rare accumulators. So then if you only do rares, then if there was a tier 2 accumulator, like there is of modules, we could just straight up make rare quality 2 modules, and we wouldn't have to ever do any recycling of them. So the question is it better to do the recycling loop on the Q1s and the red chips and the blue chips all as 3 separate processes, and then only make rare quality 2s? Or is it better to just make all of the quality 1s you can, all the red chips you can, all the blue chips you can, and then do the recycling loop on quality 2s? I don't know. And I'm guessing, at least in this case, there is a mathematical answer. There's probably a correct answer to that. The correct answer might change based on the tech you have available. Should it not be the same? I honestly don't know, Zekola. This is advanced enough that my gut doesn't have a sense for whether it's the same or not. It feels like loosely they should be similar, but I could see it not actually being the same. And in this case, it's even further compounded. Like, it'd be one thing if we were asking this question on Nauvis, but it's even further compounded in the confusion that we're getting some amount of uncommon and rare blue and red chips already done by just our scrap recycling. So it's crazy. Oh, I need some repair packs, apparently. This is just crazy. Well, while we think about that, let's get lamps automated. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then, why are these slow? I'm still out of steel. I'm out of holmium. Oh. I'm out of holmium because we're out of water? No. I'm out of holmium ore. Okay. Did we not have a bunch over here? Did I already eat all this up? Yeah, we already ate all that up. Okay. Yeah, I love that you guys think this is cool too, because I think this is just the coolest. Asking these questions, thinking about these questions, it's just so interesting. I believe in this case, because we are already getting higher quality sources of the other ingredients, it's better for me to make the quality loop on tier 1s. Let me just remove all this, by the way, because these are all dead to me now. I think it's better to make the quality loop, recycling loop on the Q1s, and then just only make rare Q2s. That's my vibe right now. Is it the right vibe? I don't know. But here we're basically requesting the ingredients for rare Q2s, and I think that's the way we're gonna go. At least for now. That might be the wrong thing to do, I don't know. But we're gonna do it. So then we're gonna take that blueprint we just designed, we're gonna plop it down somewhere that it fits. Like here. We're gonna say Q1s, and this is going to achieve for us rare quality tier 1 modules. And then the only thing left is to deliver the initial materials. So we need something like this. And probably need to limit you based on red circuits available greater than 500, so we're not just spending the ones we need for like basics. Same thing, greater than 600. Okay. Wow. Wow. Also, quality with productivity. Haven't had that before. That's cool. Man. Now this is kind of overdone because we don't even have epic and legendary unlocked. I think I want to make my blueprints with those things in mind. And I already have some quality module 2 rares. So what's the best place for those? Probably the recycler first. Very interesting problem to solve indeed. And then here we need to request cables. I love how we've got bots flying cables around. That just feels wrong in some form or fashion. And these are gonna run only if cable greater than, I don't know, 3,000. Yeah, okay. So this is if we have extra. But now I need to change this. Hold on. I need to change this to be electromagnetic plants. This will make us more green chips. By using the new building. Wow, my brain hurts. It's too early for this. Alright. It's not even early. Green circuits. Oh my gosh, they're so fast with these speed modules. Oh, it's beautiful. I could even add more prod in there if we had... Should I do quality right now? Do I need quality green chips anywhere? Maybe. Belt doesn't go to second insert. We don't have enough cable, it seems. But that's okay. It's just using our excess cable, basically. Alright, now these are all running. We did this wrong. These need to be switched. I forgot that there's kind of a predetermined order that the filters have decided upon, and we have to follow that rule. Otherwise, it's going to break things. Okay. Science could all be going. What science? We have basically nothing to research. I could research the atomic bomb or infinite researches. I like giving Novice a break once in a while. I mean, there's a couple. Ooh, that's a new icon. Ooh, that's the Tesla turret icon. Welcome, Strudel. Welcome, welcome. We could do more follower robot count. Get up to 75 robots. Oh my gosh. Make our gun turrets even more effective on our platforms. Give lasers a boost. A little bit more steel productivity, but yeah, there's not too much I feel the need to do right now. Okay, so the recycler is getting bogged down. Crap. Oh, no, it's not. These need to be lower priority than the recycler somehow. Go away. I mean... Why is this so hard? I think the easiest way to do it would be set them both back here. And then just turn this one off if this has anything on it, maybe? Anything greater than 0. No. If anything equals 0. And then the reds are supposed to be... Well, basically greens need to be on the close side. Technically reds need to be on the close side too. Oh my. I don't know how this got so complicated and weird. I feel like this should be simpler, but I'm not thinking about it the right way. Okay. No, but they do need to be on opposite sides of the belt. This is so confusing. Because these are not going to feed in the same ratio. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Because these guys aren't going to feed in the same ratio that... You know, the recycler is going to get the ratios right, is what I'm trying to say. However, these inserters are not. Is that just problematic in general? Because then when these floodgates open, they're gonna... Oh gosh. This is so weird. It's almost like I need a requester chest for each one of these buildings. But then I need these inserters to be a higher priority than the one from the requester chest. How does that work? Oh, this is such a tricky wicket. Sticky wicket. Tricky, sticky wicket. So how do I make it so that this does what I want it to do? Why not sushi belting? Now there's an idea. It's too late for that now, for this build, but sushi build could certainly work. Put the chests after the recycler? We kind of had that already. It doesn't change anything. so there. That was part of the problem. I mean, this might work. No, it's gonna put red belts on the wrong side. Here, let me change it to that. What I really need is prioritization of the recycled resources over the inserted ones, which would imply that I should insert them like right here or something. But then there's not much of a buffer for the recycled resources. But maybe I should just do it that way. Because basically I could put this one here. And then let's see. And then the reds. How does that even? I don't think there's a way to fit that in here even. In this case, I only have 2 ingredients. But yeah, I need a better solution for this for the future. This is not a good solution. This is certainly not a good solution. Okay. Well, the good news is we at least, I think, have a solution now. Maybe. Oh, this is so cool, but also so confusing. But yeah, now that should prioritize the recycled ones. Always. I think that'll work. So then this whole thing will live to make high quality Q1s. Also, does anybody know anything about the recycler time to recycle? Is it I mean, I assume it's related. That's a 15-second crafting time. What's this crafting time? I don't know. Is it a fourth of the crafting time of the original item? Wait, red is going the wrong way. Yeah, what's up with that? This should be the second ingredient. Yeah, that's screwed up. I'll change it like that. No, I actually need to filter it, otherwise it'll not work right. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on with any of this. This space is beyond me. Let's work on the new technology pack. So the new pack needs supercapacitors, accumulators, electrolytes, and holmium solutions. Okay. So I need to work on making supercapacitors. I'm just gonna ignore that for a while. So supercapacitors are batteries, green chips, holmium plates, superconductors, and electrolytes, which is stone, heavy oil, and holmium solution. And this is copper, plastic. Oh, some light oil. All right, we got to do some cracking. Let's get cracking. I may have too many holmium plates going here. It's eating all of my holmium. Release the cracking. Okay. So, if we're gonna make superconductors, I think I'm happy with a bot-based approach here, which involves requester chest, fighter chest. That seems appropriate. Lightning rod. And then some cracking. Maybe here. Maybe oil to light oil. Flip, flip. Boom, boom. Water. And then light oil, or heavy oil. It's back here. Need these to be requested. Maybe not 50. 30's fine. What's up, Banana Split? How am I liking Fulgora so far? I'm loving it. The quality, I've been working on like quality loops, and when you're mixing that with all the scrap recycling and whatnot, it's gotten kind of nutty in a good way. Certainly is breaking my brain in all the right places. All right, well, that's supercapacitors. Holmium solution, I may need to prioritize away from plates. So what we might want to do is a little bit of a tank situation. And only pump if holmium solution is greater than 1,000. So this way we're always going to prioritize holmium solution going to finishing making the electrolytes that we need for supercapacitors. Okay. I'm gonna leave room for beacons. And then this is gonna be making no, we need to make electrolytes too. We need to make all the things. So these will be the supercapacitor makers. And then we'll need electrolyte makers. We'll just also keep within beacon range. Look, you never know what you're gonna beacon later, so might as well. Some lights. Okay, so electrolytes. Electrolytes, power lights, more lights than your body has room for. Alright, and that needs stone. Needs all the things. It is so close to Monday. It's almost time. I guess I only need this every other. It is almost time. It is almost that time. The time for all good Factorians across the world to get their hands on Space Age. Was that a Power Thirst reference? It sure was. I was hoping someone would catch on. Oh man. Can't tell you how many times I watched that video as a teenager. That was right on brand for my style of humor back then. I mean, it probably would still be funny to me, but it certainly was funnier when I was that age. Alright, or maybe it was Brondo. Brondo and Power Thirst were basically the same thing. I can't remember which one did what, but... You know, I need some high-quality substations is what we need. Okay, what are we doing? So we need requester chests for stone. Let's just do 40. Maybe I should go on this side. Oh, that doesn't really work either. Okay, no, this was fine. Roboport needs to be up here. So there's stone, and then the holmium solution needs holmium, which is the current problemo. And I also connected this improperly. Needs to be like that. And then that's electrolytes. Heck yeah. Beautiful. And then we just need all these things. I say just, like it's not that much stuff. It's kind of a lot of stuff. But it'll work fine. I'm just gonna double all of these because they're pretty small. And this, with any amount of luck, should result in our first super capacitors. I guess I need provider chests too. Which actually means we're gonna have to put the electrolytes on the other side. Because I need room for beacons, and I wouldn't have room for beacons if I didn't put it on this side. That's what I'm thinking there. Alright, provide... I don't know, 3 stacks. Yes, Duolock, we did quite a bit. We're basically setting up supercapacitors. I mean, when you're using bots, stuff goes pretty fast, I feel like. But yeah, so holmium is the big issue right now. Are we, like, not getting any holmium? What's going on? Yeah, you only get about 30 a minute from a single belt, and that probably checks out. It's 1%. So 1% of... What do I even get per minute? 45 times 60. What? I don't even know what that is. 30 times 60. 1800. 2400 items a second? I can't do math. 45 times 60. 2700. 2700 times 0.01 is 27 a minute. From a blue belt of scrap recycling. That's it. So, not very much. It certainly is a good place for productivity modules. And that actually makes me think going for prod modules here could be better. Now, you can't make holmium plates. Yeah, we would need a foundry. So, Vulcanus first would make holmium a little cheaper. There are calculator mods, for sure. Just for, like, regular calculations. But, yeah, this whole thing is kind of dead in the water right now. Just because I have no holmium. Now I could use the rarer ores. I should probably have one for each. I didn't really leave space for that, did I? So let's do that. Oh, there's the oil ocean right there, of all places. So you're gonna make uncommon holmium solution. You're gonna make rare holmium solution, which, again, is not really rare holmium solution. It's just making it so that I can utilize the rare ore that we're getting from scrap recycling. They're all going to make the exact same fluid, which is common. Okay, and then we need a requester chest for you. And then a requester chest for you. There's no rare water either, exactly. Does the percent rise with the quality of the recycler? Oh, you mean the prod percent from the... No, that's 50% regardless. Maybe that's not what you're asking. Pump these up a little bit. Alright, so there's a little bit more holmium, but that's not changing much. If recyclers increase... No, recycler quality... God, that... I really wish they had changed the words of some things. Like, quality modules should have a different name, because the word quality already gets thrown around way too much. But anyway, recycler quality only increases crafting speed, just like assemblers only increase crafting speed. It doesn't actually... The recycler itself has nothing to do with quality. I feel like it's really easy to get quality and recycling confused. Recycling is a completely separate thing from quality. You can put quality modules into a recycler, which then means when it returns items, it has a chance to upgrade those items. Just like when you craft items, you have a chance to upgrade them. But other than that, they're separate mechanics. Okay, so these guys are making electrolytes. That pipeline's got to fill up first and back up. And then that'll back up, and then this will back up, and then we'll start making holmium plates again, and then that'll reach some sort of equilibrium where we'll be making supercapacitors. We also could set up a supercapacitor maker that's going for the rare, or at least the uncommons, because we're going to have a decent amount of uncommon holmium plates and stuff, but these don't have quality modules in them. So right now I'm not making any uncommon superconductors. So unless I put quality modules in here, which I might as well, because it doesn't mess with their productivity. Oh, I also just realized we had unlimited superconductors going. So that'll get me at least a few uncommon superconductors, and then that'll get me some uncommon supercapacitors. Does that even matter? I guess that will help me eventually make some uncommon mech armor, guaranteed, if we do it this way. I'll need an uncommon power armor Mark II, though. Oh my god. Other than that, maybe some uncommon lightning collectors. Quality hurts your brain. Yeah, get in line. Get in flipping line for that one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so at least we can say we've got this automated, and now we just have to wait a few minutes for that to actually work. Now I'm curious if in all this time this has done much. Oh, we've definitely got a recycler problem. Definitely got a recycling problem here. Of course there's a cliff in our way. That's obnoxious. Though we might be okay. No, that's not enough space. This is unfortunate. I guess we'll just have to throw a couple of extra recyclers here. Even that's in the way. I'll just add 2 for now. And those need to go on the same side of the belt, otherwise it would break things. Okay. And then we need high quality Q2s in there. Okay. So that'll keep the recycling of those going. And then this is waiting for rare Q1s to make rare Q2s. Okay. I did have smoke coming out of my ears earlier. That is accurate. For now, we'll do uncommon Q2s though. Yeah, once we start making prod modules, we will certainly use the EMPs. This should catch up. It's showing as 0.42 a second, and these are producing a total of 0.45, plus whatever these were producing. So I think even 2 recyclers should be fast enough. Maybe? See, there's 1. It should be getting picked up. Yeah, and that gets taken over to here. And then we make a guaranteed quality module too. Now what we lose out on here is that there's no chance to upgrade. Wait, why am I not making this in a EMP? Because that at least gets me productivity on a thing that normally doesn't allow for productivity. This is killing me. My head! This is so good. This is so good. And then eventually we could make epics with this and whatnot, but that's a whole different topic. Wow. Wow. Okay. I think that's what people are talking about. We can also get beacons with higher productivity. I mean, we're just sitting here, so why not? But that's not the biggest of deals. Oh my goodness. These can get deconstructed now. This is nutso stuff, y'all. This whole quality loop nonsense. I don't think... No. You still can't put productivity modules where you couldn't before. So this 50% productivity you get from these buildings is almost like cheating, right? It's like you're getting to get prod on something you normally wouldn't be allowed to. You can still put it, if I was making something like circuits, then I can do productivity modules. So those are the same rules as assemblers, basically. It's just the building happens to have a 50% productivity attached. That doesn't have to come from productivity modules. Which is really neat. But yeah, this seems to be working properly now to make rare Q1s. That's what this is doing. We're getting rare Q1s out of this. We could set it to get uncommon or rare Q1s, but yeah, for now it's getting rare Q1s. I don't have a setup for blue circuits We could set up a setup for blue circuits and red circuits to get only rares out of it. I have a lot of extra gears that are happening somehow, and green circuits. Where are we getting all these gears from? Because we're supposed to be recycling the gears if we have too many. They should be getting deleted. So we shouldn't be getting regular gears at this point, but we are. Yeah, I'm seeing regular gears roll in here. So what's happening here? Oh, it's because this belt is oversaturated, so regular gears are flying on past. We kind of already knew that was a problem. And we are now encountering it like we thought we would. I don't even know what to do. I mean, we could do that, but then this becomes a problem. Then we have to do that. I guess that helps a little bit. Stuff's making it to the end, so we probably need more. Okay, so that should mean gears are not making it to the end now. Okay, yeah, that's better. Anything else problematic happening? I don't know how scrap got in there, but I think we're okay. Everything else seems fine. Stone brick is going to build up because that's a recycling product of concrete. So we need to add in basically one of these that's measuring stone brick. Regular. Greater than 2,000, and then this needs to be left stone brick. And then we need to delete that and add one more after. Where do you unlock stack inserters? That is on, yeah, Gleba. I almost said Fulgora, which wouldn't make any sense. It would be nice, but no. We must go to the glebs. Yeah, we don't need 3 of these. 2 should be fine. Now I have 8 rare Q2s. So am I best served by upgrading one of these or this one first? I don't even know. I don't even know. And like here, should I be requesting? Because I could request additional uncommon of these. Because we have lots of uncommon. No, we have no uncommon green chips. Why do I have no uncommon green chips? Shouldn't I have uncommon green chips? I would need to be recycling blues with quality. That would require the death loop to have quality, which we haven't done yet. Head is explode. That would require these to have quality. And then we're gonna be getting quality on everything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So am I just gonna skip uncommon, I guess? Like, we'll have some regular Q2s and then just rare Q2s, and we'll just ignore uncommon Q2s overall. Because then, oh, there's too much. There's too much. All right, the important part is electromagnetic science pack is unlocked. So now, between accumulators, oh, and we need regular, I didn't even remember, we need regular accumulators just because, yeah, let's just do something like this. Because those go into the EMP packs. Oh my gosh. Do we make the EMP packs in here? We do, okay, so that's nice. You get productivity attached to your EMP packs. Or your EMS, electromagnetic science, I guess they're called. So let's put that over here separately. And they require 2 fluids, but they can go next to each other like this. Will this work? And then we can do a provider and a requester. This. I think this works. Okay. And then if we request the solids, that's not requesting enough. We want like 18 and 18. How many does it require per craft? 1 of each for a 10-second crafting time. No, 18's a little much. Maybe just 10 is good. If I do speed modules, it'll maybe be more than 10. Alright, fine. It's just a buffer, not the end of the world. This is nuts! Do I need a... I think I'm okay prioritizing, because this is gonna high priority the holmium solution. So now we're still gonna have low priority holmium solution to the plates themselves, which is probably the best way to do it. And here we go. Our first electromagnetic science pack. Boom. I don't have to worry about them spoiling. Happy Friday, Leah. To you as well. And now we just gotta ship these darn things over to Nauvis, which means I need a silo to make rockets to send these things right up to space. What a time to be alive. Okay, so that means, oh, here's a perfect time for our blueprint. Because we can put rocket silo here, and it's not going to put 5 billion items. Wait. Ooh, there is a thing with 5 items. But yeah, it's not gonna put 5 billion of them in here. So that's nice. You assume the parameter is a science you just haven't seen yet? What? I don't actually know what you're saying. What you talking about? Super capacitor was also 5 items? Yeah. But some of them were fluids, so that wouldn't have mattered in this. Well, I guess it just counts the ingredients in order, so in this case, if the fluids weren't the last ingredients, it wouldn't have mattered. Angry Apple, parameters are unlocked with blueprints. So now you just can parameterize from the beginning. We were doing it on Nauvis. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. It's awesome. It's really awesome. So yeah, we've got frickin' electromagnetic science packs. Now, do I have a lot of them? No, I only have 100 of them, but we have them. So the next thing to do is to vastly improve our scrap recycling capabilities. And we're also sort of running low on power. Did our bots finish the power fields? They did. Do I have a lot of uncommon accums? We do. We have 100. So that's another gigajoule we can throw into the network here. Let's see. So uncommon accumulators. Let's just get this as its own little blueprint. Ah! Why am I doing it that way? Alright, so there's that. Let's get a roboport around here somewhere. So that should help a bit with power. And then where are we going to put processing of more stuff? So the nice thing is we can get power. Like, we picked a good island, because if we had picked an island like that, we'd be a little bit stranded. But now we can actually connect across with bot networks and stuff. So we can go across these islands pretty easily. And what I'm saying is we can do processing on those islands and bring the stuff back, which is nice. So let's clean up this blueprint a bit. Oh my gosh. Rare batteries. Yeah, see, the thing is we have like uncommon batteries and uncommon iron plates. So now we can just directly make accumulators without having to do this nonsense when we can. My head hurts. The number of ways we could do this is so large, it makes me like not even have an idea of what way I want to do it. Oh, it's so crazy, because it's like, how do you wrap all these things together into one nice little bow? Because, like, what if I want to use these uncommon items for something else? Which way do we do it? Also, don't worry, everybody, name in game redemptions will happen. We shall hydrate with our sugar-free cherry cola. You're so impatient to be in the same situation as me. Yeah, it is an interesting situation, to say the least. Yeah, here I'm deciding what to do. How much power do these take? These take like 200 kilowatts. So we could save a little bit of power with beacons, because a beacon is going to affect, what, 5 of them? So is it really worth beaconing is what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if it is. Yeah, why not? I'm just gonna be random with it though. And that can be fine. Yeah, we're not making any of these, so that needs to change. Now I need like a mall blueprint version for the magnetic plant. But see, I probably have enough of, like, uncommons of these. But what if I don't want to share them with this process? This is just such a weird system of stuff. But yeah, we'll just settle for normals now. That'll save a decent chunk of power, so that's fine. So yeah, this blueprint is a hot mess. But I don't know how to make it better. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna cut the end off here. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this. Maybe here. No, something like this. Cliffs are going to be a problem. This is a cliff-free zone. We're okay. Yeah, okay. So we'll do that. Constant combinator and a few decider combinators. No, because you can't filter multiple things. You can't filter off a set of items with one splitter. So the problem is splitters can only filter off one thing at a time. And so if you're filtering off one group left and one group right, you can't do that. Unless there's something I don't know about. Which is, let's be honest, very possible. Okay, so scrap comes in. This is the stuff. Let's see. This is stuff that goes out. This is the re-recycled stuff. Oh, I lost the beginning of... This is supposed to be the very beginning of that. What's this? This is... That is this. That goes there. Okay. I think that's good. And then... Of course, need lightning protection. And lights themselves. Yeah, inserters can filter pretty good with combinators, but even then, inserters only have a limit of 5. So that can be problematic depending on how you've built things. Yeah, bulk inserters have a limit of 5 filters. There's no way to filter an actual set of items at any given time. Like, if you were talking about 40 different items and there might be situations where 25 of them need to go left, there's no way to do it. Basically, you need to filter the set of items plus the amount of items that you want to move, and then eventually the bulk inserters will have the 5 highest signals that they'll set as the filter, so then as certain items go down to 0, it'll start grabbing the other ones and then filter those. So you can, like, that's how you do a multi-provider situation, basically, with LTN. So I've done stuff like that before, but it doesn't work very well. Okay, so now the problem is I'm not making any regular Q1s, which is kind of funny. Because we're working on all these rare Q1s. But now I'm out of rare blue chips. So maybe it is about, maybe you do both. Maybe we should be doing a Q2. Just make a bunch of regular Q1s. I don't even know. I don't even know. You can filter based on quality. I don't know if you can filter... Yeah, you can filter, like, you know, greater than uncommon of any item for splitters and such. If you're filtering a specific item, you have to pick a specific quality. You can't be like iron plates greater than uncommon. So that's not an option. I'm also out of magnetic plants, which is unfortunate. That's because we're not making plates anymore. Because we don't have any holmium. Because everything's stopped up. I have a lot of uncommons. So I guess we should try making some uncommon plants. Of course, we don't have uncommon refined concrete. Oh, goodness, this game is gonna murder me. This game's gonna be the end of me. Alright, what are we doing? Over here. Let's figure this out first. So... whatever makes it past the end here. Oh, we forgot one more belt on the end. Oh, we actually are missing a belt. Forgot one more belt. This is supposed to be the one that says stone greater than 2,000, but not uncommon, normal stone. Okay. Oh, but it's flipped. So it looks like this. Okay. So that's what that looks like. And then this is all the items that need to go into the bot network. Okay. So then what we should be able to do now is have another stop for our train get up. Ah! And put that up here. This is an hour-and-a-half episode. Wonderful. Nice work, Krydex. I'm doing really good with keeping these episodes nice and short, aren't I? Oh my gosh. I can't. I don't know how. I don't know how. Alright. Turn around. Okay. And then we need to go G to go up a level. There. And then we need to connect this in the rail planner to somewhere down here where it can then get connected. Whoa! No, we don't want that. There, that'll do it. Okay, but then it also needs to be able to go through there. So then we're gonna have to signal chain regular. We're gonna go to the fueling station. Okay. This is a hot mess, but it'll work. Maybe, I think. Dave. Yeah, that's basically how I feel. Yes, yes, yes. Let's give you some solid fuel. Do we have any? No? No solid fuel? What about rare quality solid fuel? Just grab stuff from the belt for a minute. That was a bad idea. Okay. Why is it so crooked? Because I use the rail planner. I can just blame every problem I have on the rail planner. Don't you worry. Okay, so then we put regular fuel in there, and then I should be able to assign to scrap delivery trains, hit go, and say automatic, and it should just work. It's gonna go to the refuel station now. Just down here. It'll refuel. Waits for 5 seconds of inactivity. And now there's no path. Destination stop full. That's because that one was filling up. So now this should go fill up. We don't have a radar over here, but we can believe that it's working and filling up. And then there we go. And it paths back here. And there's our scrap. I mean, it works. Cool. And now we've got more junk. More junk! Alright, we're gonna have to call it an episode there. For those of you future YouTubians, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And we'll see you in the next episode. Alright, so this is going to be the one with the pink science episode. Cool. Alright, names in game. We got banana, we got custom concrete art. Salsa with the custom concrete art. Did you provide a blueprint in the Discord? You know that's part of it, right? Have I made refined concrete? Yeah, we should have it. Yeah, we have refined concrete. While you're doing that, we will get S-Do is what we're gonna shorten your name to. That's the weirdest S I've ever made. It was backwards. S-Do. We'll put a W on the end to make it even weirder. S-Do. Alright. And then we got Banana Split, who will be called Banana. Or Bananas. Banana. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Banana. Yes, Scorpitron. Wait, did I see yours? What? Yeah, it's here. It's here. Next to train junction in oil field. That may not be possible. I mean, I can put it over here. But there's no... I don't have foundations yet, so I can't do anything over the oil. Scorpitron. I might do Scorp. We're doing shortened names today. Alright, Scorp. Alright, what do you got, Salsa? Where's this blueprint? Download message text. Message.text. It's not a virus. Copy. Control A, Control C. Blueprint, import string. How do we do this? That button? Alright, I'm going to, just for a quick moment, do this. Just in case it's, you know, just want to make sure it's nothing. Oh my god, that's a big blueprint. No, we're fine. Look, you're one of my mods, so I trust you, but I want to set the precedent. I just want people to know that, you know, they can't put whatever they want on here and it'll show up. Do you want this on Nauvis? Because it's not really gonna fit on our island here. Salsa. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go to Nauvis here. There it shall fit. Wait, what is? Oh, you've got all kinds of, you got different types of stone here. Nice. Okay, so let's throw that. I feel like this is actually a good spot for it. That is absolutely gigantic. But I should be able to build it right here, yeah? Yeah. It'll figure itself out. We'll let that go for a while. Beautiful. All right. Delicious water. Okay. Now, what is this base doing? We're missing a lot of Q2s for the recyclers. That's kind of expected, to be honest. And why is the... what are we destroying so much of? We really don't have enough gears? No, we have 7,000 gears, so this one's busted too. We're just not... we're not scrap recycling fast enough. We need more of this. And then we maybe need this to be on both sides of the belt. What? No, something's wrong here. that's on the wrong side. That's what happened. I didn't flip it, I rotated it, and I broke it. That's why it was doing weird things. Okay. Because that was the one that was missing when we brought this blueprint over, and I ended up just I don't know what I did, but I like copied that one and I didn't actually rotate it, or I didn't flip it, I rotated it, and that's obviously a different thing. So now we should be seeing less stuff coming over here. And then this should be merging with that. And we should input priority right, actually. No, there is a point, Kevin, because this is the item deleter, but the problem is sometimes the item we're deleting is a blue chip, for example, because we have enough blue chips. So if blue chip is the item we're deleting, because I already have 2,000 of them, then we're going to get green and red chips, which I might not want to delete. And I might want then those high quality red chips that I get back instead of regular quality. I mean, it makes the whole process quite a bit slower because it slows down the speed by 20%, but it certainly helps with getting higher quality ingredients in total. Overall, there's some rate issues. This isn't the best design, but it should take a full blue belt, is the essence. Why are we needing so few of these? Each one of these is only 2 a second. How is it grabbing? No, I guess it kind of comes in waves. Okay, never mind. And then yeah, they're missing the modules, which will slow them down, so that's part of it. There shouldn't be holmium ore here. Why is there holmium ore here? Yeah, that's bad. Maybe we broke the holmium sorter. We did! That's why I haven't gotten any. Frickin' A, man. We didn't get all our settings right. It's doing it here, too. Holmium. Oh, is it just you, or is that on the belt? Nope, it was not just you. Alright, this warrants a check of all of them, then. Alright, that should be gears, solid fuel, concrete, ice, steel, stone, battery, red chip, cable, blue chip, LDS, holmium, green chip, copper, plastic, uncommon gear, and stuff. Okay. Wow. I'm glad you noticed that, Kurzazerti. That deleted a lot of holmium from our world. So we should be doing quite a bit better now. Looking forward to the ma'am? I don't know what you mean by ma'am, Salt Shaker. Salt. Oh, the make anything machine. That's probably it. I'm thinking ma'am like Satisfactory. Oop. Crochet. Probably should have shortened your name. This was longer than I thought it was. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, the Omni Crafter. That's another name for it. Alright, so are we getting holmium stuff now? Yeah, now the stuff over here is actually running. That's what we expected to see. All right, 3,005 entities, Salsa, are missing the material for construction. This is your fault. Stone bricks are going to be taking a while. I think those are the only ones producing stone brick. And those are also the ones making stone brick for the refined concrete. So that'll take a few hours, I think. Let's at least put a little bit of speed module in them. Here. We can assist things a little bit without redoing it. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Anything to lower UPS. Ah, thanks. You're always looking out for me. All right, how many packs do we have? 242. Yeah, we're not making them very quickly yet. What I might do for now is set a limit. I want most of my resources to go towards producing modules for a little while, like productivity modules. I think is what we're gonna want to mostly focus on. And we'll let all this stuff back up. And then we'll work on productivity modules, probably make most of the science chain more productive rather than higher quality. But that'll take a little while. But yeah, I am gonna have to call it a stream. I've got some IRL stuff tonight and tomorrow. So I probably will not be streaming again until Sunday, which is the big sad. I know. Also, I think once we get quality 3s, it's just going to be better to make quality 3s instead of higher quality 2s. Those are 2.5%. Though technically the rare Q2s are better than Q3s, weirdly. So that is worth noting. How do we have 5,000 concrete? Aren't we supposed to be recycling concrete? Or deleting concrete? Belts just can't handle the throughput. We'll have to deal with that at some point. All right. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, thanks, Salt Shaker. Glad you've enjoyed the streams. Good night, Alor. See you later, Dave. Salsa. Corpatron. Apophenia. Yeah, see you later, Vatamouse. See you, Cheesinator. Thanks, Kerzazerty. Scorpatron.